Okay, so one of the most difficult hurdles a beginning violinist faces is tuning the instrument. It can often be very frustrating, especially if you break a string while tuning or the pegs give you trouble. Hopefully you do have 4 fine tuners, and that will help immensely in tuning. If the strings are really out of tune and it's not enough to just use these fine tuners, and you do have to use the pegs, I'm going to show you how to turn the pegs so that they don't slip. So when you're turning the pegs, okay, and I'm going to start with this A string peg. First, push in, and you're going to have to apply counter pressure with the other hand against the neck of the instrument. So I'm going to hold the neck of the instrument pretty firmly with this hand, and I'm going to push in this direction with my right hand first, and then I'm going to turn. Okay, now a word of warning, when the instrument is in tune, it's near the breaking point. So if you go too high and you put too much tension on the string, it could easily break. Okay, so push in and then turn. Okay, again, hopefully it'll be relatively in tune to start with, and then you can use your fine tuners for the fine adjustments. Now, the professionals, when we tune, we just use our ear. We have a source for the A string, and then we just tune each string to itself or with the other string. So we tune in fifths. But if you're beginning, then you're going to need something to help you tune. And the most popular device for that is a little tuner, and it can electronically tell you whether your string is in tune or not. It will tell you whether it's too high or too low, or we say too sharp, that means too high, or too flat, that means too low. And it'll let you know when it's exactly in tune. When the little needle is pointing straight up, there's a little 0, and the green light goes on, then the string is in tune. Okay, now I'm going to do a quick demonstration of tuning the instrument. I've purposefully untuned my instrument so I can show you. So with my left hand, I'm going to pluck the strings, and with my right hand, I'm going to turn the fine tuners. Okay, so I'm going to start with the E string. And you can see on the tuner, the red light that has the little sharp sign is lit. That means it's too high. So I need to lower the pitch, which means I need to loosen the fine tuner. So when I lower the pitch, I turn the fine tuner counterclockwise. When I raise the pitch or make it higher, I'm going to turn it clockwise. So for the E string, I need to turn a little counterclockwise. There, now I just see the green light. Okay, now the A string. And you can see it's clearly too low or too flat. So I'm going to turn the fine tuner clockwise. And I'm also looking at the needle. I also want the needle to point straight up. Okay, now the D string is also a little too low. Okay, now the G string. Okay, the G string is too high or too sharp. I'm going to lower the pitch, turn the fine tuner counterclockwise. And sometimes you might go a little past, but watch the needle too. There. Okay, now the instrument is in tune.